It's contest time again here at Meet the Biz. Um, as you know, Performing Arts Studio S students and Meet the Biz students, we have 4 contests this year, one for each season, and we've done 2 already. But it's time for the fall 2021 contest. One of the meetings, the staff meetings that we have, which is twice a week, John John Basis brought up, he says, you know those pictures in the back there? You should talk about them someday. And it gave me an idea. For the next contest. It'll be completely different, not writing down the answers to questions, but actually videotaping yourself, zooming yourself, or taking your camera out and setting it up and filming yourself in a nice, I prefer it this way, not this way, but, horizontal. And, well, choose a photo. As you can see, I have some photos up there, which I will, not today, but I will talk about those photos and give you sort of ideas too for yourself. But I want you to tell a story about that photo. Where you were, what was the smell? What was the taste of the day? Let's say you were at a party, a birthday party. What kind of cake was it? Was it a rich lemon icing? Was it a chocolate, buttercream? And if it was, that's in case you were at a birthday party and, the picture entailed that. Just the sounds of the day also. Sometimes it might be a picture from outside. And, oh, wow. I'm just thinking about all these pictures I have out here too. I have some family pictures over here and here. I'm gonna take this one. This. I really haven't taken this in for a long time. I haven't really looked at it. Number one, I adore this frame, which I think was a gift to me. But even more than that, this is the last picture that was taken of me and my dad. He passed away in 2002. And it's in our kitchen. And he was such an amazing man. He was such one of the sweetest and kindest men I've ever come across. I haven't come across anybody else like him again. And I remember, in connection to my dad, he would always get Baskin and Robbins coffee ice cream, Jamocha. Not Jamocha almond fudge, just the Jamocha. And it's something that we all used to love to do. He would travel for work and take me with him a lot of times. He was an amazing man. And he still is with me, right here. Sometimes we have these feelings of tears that come out, sometimes they come out more, sometimes they're just there, right on the edge. If you start analyzing it, which I don't want you to do, I don't want you to analyze it, I just want to go with it. But sometimes tears are for happiness and loss at the same time. The happiness that we got such an amazing time together. We got to spend this time together. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to pick a photo. And this was very interesting because I know that I talked about my dad. This led me to taking me to my dad, how it made me feel, not necessarily of that moment, but it took me to the moment and then to my dad. I could, if I look at it more, I could smell mom's cooking, you know, whether it was her meatloaf or whether it was a chicken dish that she made, because she was at that time usually the person who would do a lot of the cooking after work. So there it goes. It takes me to even the connection to my mom there. I could close my eyes and even picture myself in that room, in that kitchen, and hearing the birds outside, because you could hear the birds. And there were some trees outside. And that's one of my favorite sounds, by the way. So this is what I want you to do. Go with the flow. Over the next couple of months, I'm going to take a few other pictures, and mostly those, or a few of those, maybe one or two others. But I want you to pick up one picture. I don't want you to dwell on it, but just when you take a look at it, sort of like, oh yeah, you can feel an emotion from it. I want you to take that picture, but don't look at it and focus on it until you get in front of the camera. Like this, I knew it was sitting up there, but when I really took a look at it was right when I was in front of this camera. And that's where that emotion came out, the memories came out, the sense memories. And we have done in our live Zoom classes a day of sense memories. I might get into that again, but more focused rather than getting to choose. We go, this is one for everybody. Again, when you pick the photo, don't look at it too long until that camera's on. Then you could take it in, see how it affects you at that moment. Because, you know, if I did this a couple moments from now, I would get a completely different. And this is so great, that in the sense that it teaches you how to be in the moment, also to take that sense memory, to ultimately think of dad, boom, 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 boom. You go to emotionally there, you know, dad. And every time you say it, it might be a little different. In fact, it will be different. It'll be a new moment. It'll be a new moment that you're thinking about, quote, your dad. Or my, you know, that's I'm talking about whatever picture you're looking at. It doesn't have to be a picture of your dad. It could be a picture of a rose. It could be a picture of something that you made. It could be a picture of you swimming in 3rd grade. The first time you went swimming, the time you went to visit your grandmother, maybe last year, even the time you first went to, you know, whatever the picture is, a picture that just really hits you. See where your mind goes, where it takes you, what feelings come, and allow yourself to tape it. You could go from a minute to 5 minutes. I'd like to have you at least go a minute. And if you go up to 5 minutes, that's fine too. I wouldn't go too much longer than that. So I would say the maximum 5 minutes. The prize, of course, people are saying, what's the contest, right? Well, the prize will be announced, and it won't be just the one item. I know that the first contest this year for the winter was the wonderful DVD of Jamie Brewer and Blair Williamson's film Turnover, which, if you haven't seen it yet, you should like rent it on Amazon Prime. I think it's on. I know it's on the internet for rent or purchase. It's really great. And then the one that we had, um, the second one, the second contest we had, which was the spring of 2021, which was the hardcover book of Ali Stroker's um, brand new book, which is just, I mean, incredible, incredible. So this time I'm not going to just have a book or a DVD. It's sort of going to be like a gift basket kind of thing, and not a basket, but it will be probably about five gifts. And I'm thinking they'll all be connected to Meet the Biz in some way or the other. So you have the idea. When is it due? It is due, and you have time to do this now. You have over 2 months to do this. That being said, if you want to do it today and get it to me tomorrow, that's even better. The sooner you get it in, the better. And send it to, now you're going to have to send it because usually you can't send it just via an email. You will have to send it through a WeTransfer. So I want you to research WeTransfer. And some people are saying, what? How do you do that? And that. I want you to research it because it's something that you're going to need to do since we're working a lot from home lately. And let's say you need to send let's say you have an audition and you film yourself and you need to send it in. That is what I want you to learn how to do. So you're going to send it to me at david@pastudiowest.com through WeTransfer. And again, you could send it this week. You could send it next month, but I would suggest you don't wait till the last minute. And then in October, when all the staff gives out their monthly gifts, that is the month we will give out the third, the fall contest winner. All right, it's due October 1st. It's a photo that takes you somewhere. Could be happiness, could be sadness, fear, anger, could be all of the above and below. Time for a little sip of today, mango. As you can see, I drank most of it, so. Okay, if we were going to do this, but we're doing a picture, this just took me, and very odd, where did my mind go? To Hawaii. I don't know why Hawaii, because I think of Hawaii and I think more of coconuts, but just that type of fruit. Anyway, enough of that. We're not doing taste today, but we are doing a photo that means a lot to you. And thank you. I look forward to it. And I look forward to this especially because I get to get a video of you and get to see you in action. You could say this is an acting exercise, and it is an acting exercise, but again, acting is not acting. Acting is being, and being in that moment. And by taking this moment to look at a photo, you're in this moment. And however you react to what is going on and how you relate to that photo will bring something for everyone. All right. Thank you. And have fun. Have fun doing it.